If you're taking your 2005 or newer double cab Tacoma off-road and you want a set of steps, it's also going to offer you some tough protection. These rocker steps in texture black will be a great set to do it with. Now these will be good for wherever you're taking your Tacoma, whether it's overlanding and you want that extra insurance that obstacles are going to stay away from your rocker area, a fire trail for kick-up protection, or even just day-to-day for door dings in the parking lot. Now not only will these be good for that outward protection, but these are also going to provide a great accessibility as well because they are also a step. So if you need an extra boost up into your truck, if you've added a lift or a leveling kit, these are going to get the job done. This set will have a very stylish design to them with a pentagonal main tube up at the top, which will offer really good coverage to the pinch weld area that's also very vulnerable, but it's also going to have a finished and well-fitted appearance to the step. Now the outer tubing here will have a step-down design to the tubing itself, so you can still slide off of any obstacle if you need to while adding a bit of character and, again, that extra styling to the look of the step. Now that step-down approach for the front will still give you a good amount of space to plant your foot, about 4.5 inches in the front on the wider surface and about 3.5 inches on the back, both with a raised stamp cutout for additional traction and grit, which will be super helpful if your boots are muddy out on the trail or if it's a rainy day and the step itself is wet. These will be able to hold up very well to the trails that you take them on with a heavy-duty carbon steel construction and a 1 3/4 inch tubing. Now on top, this will also have an E-coating covered with a heavy-duty fine texture black powder coat finish, which is going to give a very premium look to the step, and that's also going to help with resisting rust and surface scratches on that powder coat as well as the rust on the steel. Now the steps will also be completely bolt on, so you don't have to worry about any modifications or drilling when it comes to the install, and we'll show you how to do that in just a minute. These will come in at roughly $350, and compared to other rocker steps available on the page, that's a pretty average price point. Now what I do really like about this set compared to some other options is this bar up at the top is not only going to give you some really good coverage, but it's going to clean up the look of the side very well, so you're not seeing that not so pretty pinch weld on the side. Now, this is also going to have that step down design, which is going to be more dynamic and set it apart from the rest while still giving you some good stepping width for getting up into the Tacoma and also great outward coverage. Now, I think if you are looking for a step that's going to balance accessibility as well as protection incredibly well and not focus too much on one or the other, this set is going to be a great option for you. Install will be a 1 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter and should take you about 2 hours to get the job done. Now at this point, we can head over to our shop and check out a detailed breakdown on how to get these onto your Tacoma at home. So that is going to wrap it up for my review. Let's go ahead and jump into the install.
Tools required for this install include a ratchet and a 13mm socket. What's up guys? Today we're installing a set of rocker steps on our Tacoma, so let's get started. So we're gonna start off with installing our mounting brackets. Now these are stamped with DF for driver front, DC for driver center, and DR for driver rear. We have a bolt with a lock washer and flat washer, 2 of those for each bracket. The front one is a little bit different than the center and the rear, but they all install the same way. So we're starting on our driver side front bracket. We're going to raise it up to our 2 bolt holes and install our bolt with lock washer and flat washer. And then we can center up our bracket and take a 13mm socket to tighten these down. And now you can repeat that same process for the center and rear brackets as well as the other side. So now with all of our mounting brackets installed, we can lay our side step down onto those brackets and install our combo bolts. So now with our step laid onto our brackets, we can take our combo bolts and thread those into the rib nuts on our step. And then we can grab our 13mm socket and tighten these down. Then you can do that same thing on the other two brackets and repeat the whole process on the other side. So that'll wrap up this review and install of the rocker steps in textured black for your 2005 and newer Tacoma Double Cab. Thank you for watching, and for all things Tacoma, keep it right here at ExtremeTerrain.com.